there! How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me? Well, come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, it's been a minute since I've done some Dollar Tree DIYing for the kitchen. Today, I have got a kitchen DIY, wall decor kitchen DIY, that I think you are absolutely gonna love. That is using items that you can get at none other than the Dollar Tree, year-round most of the time. I can't wait to show you this DIY because it really is repurposing a lot of items that you can find there now, and the outcome turned out amazing. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let's do some Dollar Tree kitchen DIYing on a budget. Because why not? Because we can. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. Dollar Tree has these new, I'm going to call them shiplap blank plaques. I'm going to use 2 of them today. Flipping them on over to the back side, I want to glue 2 of them together to make a larger plaque. Usually when you put them together, there's that gap in the center there, even when you use popsicle sticks. So I like to put just a bead of glue right along that edge there so I can actually glue them together, kind of reinforce them together so it doesn't come apart a bit and crack after you paint it. Because a lot of times when you use the popsicle sticks, that does happen. So just by placing a bead of glue there, pressing them together, it's going to help. It's going to keep them together. And then I am going to go back in and reinforce the back side with some popsicle sticks as well for the full length of these plaques. These pesky holes, well, they serve no purpose for this DIY. So I'm going to take some Dollar Tree spackling and just fill those holes in. This flower decor piece is a fairly new piece. I don't know if you call it a wreath or what, but I'm going to go ahead and remove the flowers and the twine because I need just the wood ring itself. And yes, I could have used better scissors that I was using. It does break apart. Wasn't expecting that. I did take the staples out because I wanted it to be a smooth finish. So it's an easy remedy just by placing some of that wood glue there in the center and letting it dry. I did go in after it dried and filled in with spackling. Now we've got our plaque here. I'm going to take this, see there's the spackling, yeah, smoothed it out. I'm going to take this wood ring and my shiplap plaques, place a bead of glue around that wood ring, and I'm going to place this ring in the center of these plaques here. Oh, just wait for it. I really love this DIY. The outcome came out amazing. Now, in the center of this piece, there were the shiplap blinds. I went ahead and took some spackling and filled those in as well to give it a smoother finish. Then I'm going to go in with some of Waverly's Fawn. I know I'm switching it up away from the hazelnut. I'm going to give this plaque a good uneven coat of the fawn. This is my base coat, and I'm saying uneven because I'm going to go back and distress this piece. And so I don't need a good solid base coat because as I distress it, I want some of the fawn to come out. I want some of the white and the color of the plaque to come out. And so yeah, there's really no need to waste all that paint. Just do it uneven, trust me. Now I'm gonna go in with some of Hello Hobby's Swan White, one of my favorite colors by Hello Hobby, and there's not many, but this is one of them. And I'm gonna give this plaque a good top coating of that. Now, when I say good, that doesn't mean even, because the more uneven and the more imperfect, the more perfect this piece is going to look once we go in to distress it. And it's going to make it just a bit easier to distress if you do it uneven. And so some of you may be watching this with captions on and saying, Kelly, you did a pretty sloppy job. It was intended that way. I promise you, once this dries, wait until you see the outcome. And like I said, it's going to make distressing it a lot easier. Save you some time. Yeah, see, just like this, nice and uneven. There's some dark spots, there's some light spots, but like I said, it's going to add to the rustic feel of this. Then I'm going to go in with a lighter grade sandpaper. I'm going to sand away some of that paint, bringing through the color of the board underneath, bringing through some of that fawn, and really just kind of smoothing out this finish. It took me about 10 minutes. On all those edges, you really want to sand them away, get the paint off of it, because I promise you it's going to add dimension and character to this piece. Ah, yes, look at how imperfect but perfect it is. Wipe away that excess dust from sanding before you move on. And you're going to want to pick up a couple of Dollar Tree's bamboo utensils, fill the holes in with some spackling. Then I'm going to do basically the same thing that I did with the plaques. Go in with the fawn as the base coat. And again, the top coat will be uneven with some of Hello Hobby's Swan White. And I am going to run my sandpaper over these as well, distressing them, softening up that paint, giving these some age, like they've been places. They've got a story to tell. They've been used for years. I'm not going to lie, kind of obsessed with how these utensils turned out. Now for this next step, I enlisted the help of my Cricut to cut this vinyl out. Now, if you have a Cricut and you don't much feel like coming up with the saying yourself or designing it yourself, guess what? You can find the link to this vinyl, my vinyl, in the description box below. It is a free link, so all you have to do is click on it, and it will take you to my Cricut Design Space profile, where you can then just click create and cut this vinyl out yourself for free. And so, yeah, I figured that I would offer that to those of you who do have a Cricut when I do use a vinyl and whatnot in my DIY. So that way, if you just find Cricut Design Space to be a bit intimidating, you can just use the file that I created and, yeah, cut it out, because why not? It's all about paying it forward. I guess I didn't glue these down yet. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the back side of these with some hot glue and just place it on each side of my plate. And can I just tell you, like, really, I love this piece. I think that this is such a fun rustic piece to add to my kitchen decor, or maybe Ray's kitchen decor. We'll see where it ends up. For the back of this piece, I'm gonna use a sawtooth hanger. Now, I take these off of frames from the Dollar Tree or wall decor plaques all the time, and I keep them in my stash because they work perfect for DIYs like this. So I'm just gonna hit it with a bunch of hot glue, and just like that, I'll be able to hang this up. Let's go take a look at this piece. Summer's here, or just about here. A good refreshing dessert is always good, using these strawberry shortcake ice cream bars or the cookies and cream. You choose. These have been around forever. With these, I'm going to take and just remove the ice cream from the popsicle stick, and I'm going to do that with 12 of them. If you get the cookies and cream, you're going to need 2 boxes. Once I've got them all off the popsicle stick, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mush it around, mixing these together, because I am going to show you just how easily you can make an ice cream cake out of these and how delicious it is, how refreshing it is. This is one of Allie's favorites. For this, you are going to need a pie crust. I was looking for the chocolate one, couldn't find it, so this graham cracker one is going to have to do. I'm going to take the mushed up cookies and cream ice cream, and I'm going to place it there in the pie crust. That's what I'm looking to say, pie crust. Once I've got it good and even in there, I am going to take, wait for it, one of my favorites, some whipped topping. You're going to need a smaller container of this. Truth be told, I didn't need it all. Put as much as you like, and I'm going to spread that over the top of this. Once I've got this good and spread out, this needs a little bit of a topping, because why not? Every good dessert does, right? So I topped it off with some chocolate sprinkles. I could have even crumbled up some Oreo cookies and put those on top as well. I popped it in the freezer for a couple of hours just to get it good and hard again, and boy oh boy, wait for it. Oh my word, I can hardly stand how good this is. Not only is it good, but it's quick, it's easy, it's budget friendly, it is refreshing, guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser if you took it to, say, a barbecue or a potluck, or just made it for that fun Sunday family dinner. You can't go wrong. Look at how amazing that looks. Yum. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? Well, it's going out to Charlotte, who's bringing to us her recreation of my seasonal blocks. Charlotte, I am loving your spin and your twist on this DIY. Thank you so much for sharing your recreation with us today. How fun is this piece? I love this piece. Such a fun piece. Repurposing items. I have really been trying to craft from my stash lately, because I don't have a lot of time outside of what's going on with Ray this month to go to Dollar Tree, to go to Hobby Lobby, to go to Michael's, Walmart. I really am just trying to DIY with what's in my stash just to kind of get me by. And most of the items that are in my stash, like the items that I use today, are items that are readily available at Dollar Tree just about all year round. I hope you all enjoyed today's wall decor kitchen DIY. Guess what? If you're looking for more DIY inspiration, well, you can click on the video right over here and it'll take you to some of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I'm sure trying. Bye for now, everybody.